Hi, my name is Scherezad. I work for a tech startup based in Silicon Valley, and I am a product ops lead, which basically means that I work across our different departments internally and across our customers to help optimize our product. Our product is actually a candidate-facing career site. My specific part of the product, the overall product of the company that I work for, which is called Eightfold, is a talent intelligence platform. So we have other different lines of products, but my specialty is the careers page. The concept of college was always just expected, right? My parents didn't have any other idea for me outside of you're going to college right after you graduate. And I never really thought of anything else either. But for me, like my parents were not super organized about it. They were like, figure out college, also figure out scholarships, figure out what you're going to do to pay for it because we don't have a college fund for you. So it was a lot of pressure. A big part of why I went to UW and then came back to community college was financial. I was taking out loans. I didn't have like an account that all my college funds were coming out of. And for me, not knowing what I wanted to pursue or not being sure meant that I didn't feel right paying as much money as a 4-year cost. So coming home to community college was a big financial decision, but also like size of school and all of these things that allowed me to work and go to school. I ended up taking a gap year in between as well, which obviously wasn't planned. So it took me 5 years to finish my 4-year degree. So I think the thing I love the most about my job, I've always been a mission-driven person. So particularly for me, the fact that we tie our overall company goals to this one solid, very clear mission of finding the right career for everybody in the world and using our talent intelligence platform to enable that, like that motivates me. That makes me excited to work on even the smallest, tiniest, most detailed product issues because I know they ladder up to this larger mission. So yeah, for me, it's the social impact piece, and it's really like being part of this greater mission and this greater movement that is so applicable to almost everybody in the world. Like there's so many people that get impacted by how much they fit into their job. It's okay, and a lot of parents won't tell you this, it's okay to study the thing that you're passionate about because that doesn't necessarily dictate what your career will be. I studied English, and that has nothing to do with what I do today, but a lot of the skills and a lot of the critical thinking and a lot of the learning styles that I was taught within my English degree apply on a daily basis. So I think a lot of what college is about isn't necessarily the subject that you pick to study. It's about learning how to learn complex concepts and how to work hard and how to really like persist and do something and complete it out. Like that's what that's what employers want to see, and that's what job seekers can show. So you can study whatever you want to, just make sure that you show that you can work hard and that you're willing to learn and that you're curious. That's what's important. I think the main things to think about aren't necessarily as logistical as they are, I guess I would say, conceptual. I think it's thinking about what really excites you. So I think it's really about understanding, and I think this applies to going to college too. It's understanding what you want to get out of it. Like, do you want to go to a big school where you're kind of a number, or you can go to a small school where you have a lot of attention from your teachers, you have smaller classes. Similarly, for a job, like, do you really care about the mission? Do you really care about the product? Do you really care about the people that it impacts? Do you really care about whether you're facing customers or whether you're sitting behind a computer screen and you're working with more internal teams? There are a lot of factors that go into what kind of role you can do, but I think a really good practice, like that I wish I would have done earlier in my career, is writing down a list of the things that are really important to me and that I think I'm good at or enjoy and that I would like to see in a job. Honestly, the likelihood is there's a job out there that fits your description just completely.